one. What if
Welcome to 257 episode.
257?
Yeah,
We've been doing
this.
that for this long? Oh
Yeah,
my
we've been
God.
doing episodes of
Sheesh.
this podcast that I'll think of the name of later. Episode 257. That's where we're on right now.
You're right. Episode 257 of this.
Yeah, that podcast. I'll just like put in like text to speech or whatever.
Text to speak.
I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
You gotta do it in
257.
the TikTok text to speech.
Yeah, no, I have an announcement to make.
What's your announcement?
This is, in fact, our final episode.
Oh my God, no way.
This is our final episode.
It is?
Yep.
Oh man.
257.
I was so looking forward to doing the nude episode.
Yeah, the nude special.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
If only we made it to episode 300.
if only, but we had to end it here
Yeah.
for reasons like, um, I hate you.
What?
Yeah, I'm saying it right now in the podcast. I just hate your
Oh my
guts, and
God.
I'm here to end the
You
end
know what? Yeah, we
podcast
have
here.
beef. We
Yeah,
have
we have
beef now.
beef.
I hate you.
No, you can hate
I
me. I
can't
hate you.
stand you.
What? I
You
hate
can't
you.
hate me. I hate you.
I hate what? You
Well,
can't.
if you hate me, it's a hate crime.
Well, dang it, he's got me there.
Also a
Well,
minority.
I am also a minority.
Just say the same thing.
Uh, th- it's also a hate crime if you hate me.
What? It's impossible.
Let's, we should just reminisce on the times of this podcast, all the episodes
My
that we
favorite
did.
episode that we did
hmm
had to have been episode 50.
Episode 50. Oh, when we ran
Yeah.
over like 5 different people in a mall.
No, that was episode 51.
Of course, of
The one
course.
before that was when we stole all those dogs from the pound.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of barking in that episode.
Yeah.
A lot of barking.
Very loud episode. We stole all them dogs from the pound, and then we gave them to random people. A lot of people died because those dogs, well, they had problems.
They did have problems. I almost lost a finger.
I lost the toe.
Oh, really? You didn't tell me?
Yeah.
You you cut that? You didn't say
Well,
anything
it
about
kind of
that?
happened. It kind of happened after everything because I was like, you remember that one dog I kept?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one bit my toe off.
Oh.
The small pinky toe. I mean,
Ooh.
it's whatever. Now I can't stub it anymore, but I kind of miss it.
I mean, they grow back, I think.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's whatever.
I think they grow back.
Grow back. I'm not a lizard.
I mean, we don't know that.
Huh?
We don't know if we don't know. You ever like
I do know. I'm not a lizard.
I mean, from the times I've seen you, you kind of gave off lizard vibes.
What?
Kind of gave off lizard vibes, just saying.
That feels insulting.
You just kind of like, I don't know, you're very scaly as well. You're like,
What?
yeah, you're like a very scaly person.
Okay, you shed like a dog.
Oh, he's got a point. He's got me there. He's got me there. He's got me there. New shed. Yeah, every day whenever I wake up, I have to get my vacuum and just clean up. I shed all over the place.
Got a vacuum right next to your bed.
Yeah.
You wake up. Ugh. Oh man, I shed again.
It's a hassle, man.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it's bad.
What do you shed though?
I I shed my skin.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a lot of skin.
It is a lot of skin. I do
Well,
remember.
if you shed your
Yeah.
skin, wouldn't that make you a reptile?
Ooh, he's got me there actually. Ooh. I don't think I am a reptile though.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't think I'm a reptile.
I guess you aren't as scaly as me. Oh, you could be a tarantula. They shed their skin.
I think so. I think I might be a tarantula.
You are a little hairier than me.
I do remember one day, like a long, long time ago when I was a child. Um, I remember I was in my aunt's bathroom. I was sitting there on the toilet, and I remember like kind of like peeling like my skin, like the dead skin on my hand. And I was like kind of like peeling that off, and then I got to the point where I just like peeled a whole ton, like almost like a dead like my hand, just peeling that whole entire thing off, and you just can feel like the pink rough like feeling on my hand, and I did it with the other hand, and it was weird. Anyways,
I want you to know that I stopped my car, parked it on the side of the road, and stared at the TV in disgust. That was horrifying.
I remember that very vividly.
And now I have that vision in my brain. It'll be there forever because of you.
I remember it feeling like very rough and look kind of pink as well. Like, oh, my new skin.
This is
I'm
disgusting.
gaining new skin now.
This is gross.
It was awesome. It was cool. Obviously, I didn't keep the dead skin because why would I? I just threw that away.
I don't even want to touch my own hands anymore.
Come on, anyone, any viewer right now, just look at your hands right now and just like start peeling
Stop!
at it.
Don't tell them that.
Just start like dipping it. Start from the fingernail, okay? Start from the skin above the fingernail, and
No.
then pinch, and then just peel like a banana.
Peel off your skin. Do it. Take it off.
Yeah, just peel off your
like
skin.
Lightning McQueen video.
Well, why don't you just pull it off? Pull off your skin.
Oh my god. That was disgusting. Why'd you go into detail?
You know, to paint a picture of what it was like.
I thought you were gonna say something about you being close to a tarantula or something.
No, why would I? That's
Because
crazy.
I mentioned tarantula, and then you started talking. One day, I was at my aunt's house at the toilet, taking a fat shit, and I saw a tarantula. I thought you were gonna say something like that, but no, you just talk about self-harming.
It wasn't self-harming. My skin was straight up like peeling. I
That's
could see
disgusting. How
it was
that's
dead skin.
gross.
It was dead skin.
How did you get that much though?
I don't know.
It's supposed to just fall off.
It was just dead skin. It looked at my hand. It was there, and I was just started peeling.
My skin is smooth.
Well, I mean, well, you know, you ever had dead skin on you?
Yeah, I've had that skin, but not my whole hand.
You know,
I
it's
think
all.
I've seen something like that before. Someone ripping off their whole dead skin off their hand. It's
Yeah, I remember
disgusting.
one point I had a lot on my foot, but it wasn't like the whole foot.
Oh,
It was like just bits of it. I don't know if that's a good
uh,
sign or not.
I don't even want to. I don't even want to elaborate anything. I don't want to contribute to this.
Why?
It's disgusting. It's gross.
It's not gross. It's normal.
I'd much rather talk about, I don't know, sex with an animal than this.
What? No. No, no, you
Alright,
wouldn't.
alright, put it on the Patreon.
Put it in the Patreon, the Patreon that doesn't exist.
What do you mean, my Patreon?
Oh yeah, the Patreon.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, your Patreon helped us fund the
yeah,
show
yeah,
for the
yeah.
last
Pay me, pay
257
me.
episodes.
Mhm.
Yeah, remember episode 1? That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was
10
250
years. Oh
episodes ago.
yeah, 10 years. 10 years of this. Look at us now.
10 years?
Yeah, 10 years. It flew by real quick.
We must have been on and off, buddy.
We had a horrible schedule, you know? That was our problem.
We do it once a month. Sometimes if we're feeling it, we do it twice a month.
A lot going on, you know?
Yeah.
Man, episode 1, we started off with nothing. I remember we started off in like a little like shed in the woods that we randomly found.
Was
I
that
rem-
the one where we got chased out of the woods by a hillbilly?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You had a hatchet.
Yeah, it was.
He's like, what you doing, my goddamn wood boy? I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, that was horrifying.
It was pretty horrifying, but it was also kind of funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
Never
But
been chased by a hillbilly with a hatchet before.
me either. Surprisingly not. I was very surprised. That was my first time. I remember we got inside that shed and there was like that one little like skeleton that was just in the corner. You remember that? Remember the skeleton kind of smelled
I
bad.
do remember the skeleton. That might have actually been a dead body and not a Halloween prop like we thought.
Oh man, actually, you might be right. Hold on now. Wait a minute. Maybe.
Because I think I remember some skin on it still, so it was still decomposing, which
Oh
is
yeah.
horrifying to think about.
Oh yeah. That you. You might be right actually.
But I mean, at that point, it is what it is. Like, what am I gonna do about it?
That's true. What are you gonna do about it? He's dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
idiot.
But like it had like convenient, table right there and some convenient microphones. And we just decided to sit down and talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Everything was all convenient.
yeah, and then we started off, and then we was like, oh, let's make the podcast. What should we name it? And then we named it, and then and then look at that, 10 years fly by, and now we're on episode 257.
Our last episode.
Our last episode. It will never come back, ever, ever, for never, ever. Very sad to see it go.
I know. We should probably tell them the actual reason why we are done with it. Not because we hate each other, even though we do. It's
Yeah.
because we're just tired of it, you know?
Yeah, we're tired. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this podcast. Been doing it for 10 years, and it's like
It's not fun anymore. It's just
yes,
not fun.
not fun. I just want to do other things like
Yeah.
read a book or go
But you can
hunting.
still do that.
Well, I mean,
You don't want to go hunting.
you're right. I don't want to go hunting.
That's not you. That's not you.
Yeah, I know that's not my character.
Yeah, I don't think you have it in you to kill a deer.
I do not. I do not have it in me.
I don't care about animals as much as you do, buddy. Unless it's a small little creature like a penguin. Like penguins and ducks. There was a duck in the pool in the condo complex. There's a duck in the pool. I don't know how the duck got there, but it was there and very much real. I didn't even think Vegas had ducks. Thought Vegas just had pigeons and those annoying little blackbirds.
Rose.
No, they're not crows.
Oh,
Crows are bigger. These ones are
ravens.
small.
Oh, that's definitely not a raven.
These ones are small and they have yellow eyes and so annoying. There was this one sitting by a tree right by my door, my window. I could just hear it screaming. I'm like, why? Why are you screaming? What's up?
What's up with that?
I don't know why he was screaming. That was the only time he ever did it. I don't get it.
Maybe,
Damn birds.
maybe just
Kill them
wanted,
all.
maybe Jesus. No, don't kill all the birds.
Right. That would ruin the ecosystem.
Yeah.
If there's one thing B movie has taught me, you can't get rid of a certain species of animal.
Yeah. The world would be ruined.
Yeah. Get rid of sharks and the world's on fire.
Earlier, I was sent a little YouTube short of some mice being genetically, their DNA was changed, and that they,
Genetically modified.
yeah, genetically modified, and then their DNA, and they became out all fluffy. I forgot what. I don't think they said what like pieces of DNA they used. I think it was DNA of a mammoth. I think, or maybe something. I don't remember.
Of a what?
Oh, I don't remember. But
Of a mammoth? Is that
the
what you said?
the point being, they
They
came out.
changed something in their DNA and
Yeah,
got
they
all
came out all
fluffy.
fluffy. Yeah, they came out all fluffy.
That sounds like Jurassic Park waiting to happen.
Yeah, so it's like, what would you do in that situation where Jurassic Park just came real? It just became real.
I would say, come on, did we not learn? I mean, they're extinct for a reason. I don't know what to say.
I mean, it would be cool, you know.
It would be pretty cool, but then what if what if we get some mad scientists that get to the point where like, creating regular dinosaurs is not enough. Let's make a hybrid like Jurassic World. Oh, I wonder why that park didn't do so well. Maybe because there was a killer dinosaur on the list.
But it's like a dinosaur, though.
Yeah, they're cool, but like I don't they're extinct for a reason, buddy.
But but sick
They
dinosaur.
gone. If we can bring back a dinosaur, then that proves that we can bring back we can bring back people, maybe. We could have a form of immortality, but then I'm sure if we get to that point where we can bring back people, it'll just be locked behind a paywall. Pay me $100,000 to bring back this person.
we could open up our own park. We can make our own Jurassic Park.
Man, I played Jurassic World Evolution and Jurassic World Evolution 2. Not good. Don't do it.
We could
I'd just be making the dinosaurs fight.
it- well, I mean, that could be part of like one of the
That's
attractions.
animal cruelty.
That's one of the that could be that could be an attraction.
That's animal cruelty.
Well, I mean, they're dinosaurs, it's cool.
I guess.
Yeah, we could have like a little like coliseum.
Coliseum.
Yeah,
They tried to do that in Jurassic Park too.
pay pay VIP to like get up and close the dinosaurs while
How
they're
close to
fighting.
the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
We have to make them sign a contract, so it's not our fault if the dinosaur eats them.
We are not liable. You wanted to see them up and close. Okay, you gave us the money.
Yeah, you knew how dangerous it was gonna be.
You knew what was gonna happen. You, you willingly gave us maybe let's see, what would we price it at?
Eh, I think for base VIP membership, we should have different tiers of VIP membership, right? So we got base VIP, silver. So we got bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, right? I think platinum should be $1 million.
Platinum $1 million.
Yeah, platinum, you get to get up close and personal with them dinosaurs, whichever one you want, right? And you can touch them, like you can feel their scales or their fur, whatever they got going on. And um, with gold, you can get close, but you can't touch them. And with silver, you you can get a little closer, just like a VIP booth, right? For silver, you
Mhm.
can see them from afar, and you get to feed them too. You get to throw food down at them and feed them. We'll supply the food. I don't want them throwing fucking bowl of salad at them. And then you got bronze, where um it's a VIP booth, but it's a little smaller than the silver one,
Mhm.
and they can't throw food. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but they get free food as well.
Free food.
Yeah.
You know what? I think we got a banger on our hands.
Yeah. Platinum will be the most expensive, starting at 1 million. Uh,
$1 million. At $1 million, you can, you know, lose your life.
you have to sign a contract, so we're not legally liable for this.
Yeah, of course, of course. With the just have to
I just
sign it.
know if we actually did that, there would be someone out there who would actually just do that.
You
Be like,
know,
yeah, okay, I'll do
you know the consequence.
it.
You know what will happen.
You signed the contract. I'm tell you.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
You lose a limb or your life, we are not legally liable for any type of compensation.
And then so we have the Coliseum. Now, let's see what some other attractions we could have. Kind of a little like petting zoo, I suppose.
Heading to Jurassic World did that.
Yeah, they did do that.
We're gonna get. I feel like if we actually started this park, we'd get sued by Universal.
No, 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 because it'll be named differently.
Cretaceous Park.
Cretaceous Park.
Yeah, just name it a different period of dinosaurs that can't sue us then.
Got a little petting zoo. Uh, let's see what else we got. A little
I think the petting zoo should be non-harmful herbivores.
yeah, of course, yes, yes. They,
And
they
by non-harmful herbivores, I'm talking like dodos and
we brought back the dodo.
these little idiots right here, they went extinct, but we brought them back.
We brought him back.
They can't fly, no wonder they went extinct.
Okay, so we have the petting zoo, we have the Coliseum. Now, what else? What else does a good old park need?
It needs a tour spot, right? So like, you know how in Jurassic Park they had their Jeep Wranglers on like little tracks and stuff.
hmm
We need that.
hmm
But since we're making a lot of money, I think we could just make it like Lamborghinis or something.
Lamborghini.
Yeah, not like the slim ones, like the SUV, the Lamborghini Urus. We could do that. So that way it's a little built in. Or we could do the LM002, which is like their Jeep version of a Lamborghini. We could do that.
We could.
Or we could just do electric Hummers. That's cool too. They're bigger. We're not doing Cybertrucks.
I hope not.
Get that they're armored or whatever. I don't care. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I refuse to have that Decepticon in my
The Decepticon.
What else could we add?
What else? We do need.
Helicopters.
Oh yeah, helicopters. Yes, we do need that. We need a nice little mascot that will represent our park.
Mascot.
Yeah, a mascot. We can't just have
I guess yeah, because Jurassic Park, their mascot was the T-Rex.
yeah.
What could our mascot be?
Dodo bird.
Fuck it.
They're very marketable, I think.
They are very marketable. There's a lot of people out there that be like, oh my god, look at the dodo. So stupid and goofy.
A very iconic dodo bird. His name will be Dylan the Dodo.
Dylan the dodo?
Yeah, Dylan the
That's
Dodo.
a great name.
I expect to see if there's anyone out there who's watching episode 257 of the named podcast. I hope there's some sort of piece of art of Dylan the Dodo.
Dylan the dodo. That'd be great. I would love
Yeah.
Dylan the dodo art.
Yeah. He's just a little kooky guy who likes to go on kooky little adventures with his dinosaur friend, Trisha, the
Triceratops.
Trisha the Triceratops. They go on kooky adventures.
Oh my God, this
I
is great.
might have made
Now we
a.
got to make a kid show.
No, we could have made kids show, obviously.
We got
Uh,
to make a kid show, and then years down the line, after the kid show is done and over with, we take the concept of the kid show, Dylan and Trisha, and we make it into like a horrific CGI movie,
of course,
like
yes.
a rated R movie. Everything's
Yes,
just
yes.
bloody and everything.
Yes,
Great.
you grew up with these characters and now see them die. Multi-billion dollar idea.
I know. We'll make the movie. We'll give the movie $100 million budget and make 35 million out of it.
Might have to write it off as a tax cut. As a tax.
Right as it's finished. So it'll never see the light of day. God, this
we,
is great.
we might have our multi-billion dollar business.
We're already like millionaires before we're millionaires.
Yeah, this we should do this right after the podcast. Right after the podcast, we're sick of this podcast, so we should
Yeah.
venture forth into the kind of industry. Is this
Uh, it's a theme park. A
yeah
theme park,
yeah it's
and
the
then we'll get into making shows and movies.
yeah for our new streaming platform, um Gobble.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be our new streaming platform, Gobble.
Gobble?
Yeah, Gobble.
Like a turkey.
Yeah,
The logo could be a turkey.
yeah. NBC, they got the peacock. We have a turkey.
You know how Netflix has that the dome,
Uh-huh.
or when people start up Gobble, it'll make a
You'd love to hear that every time you start every time you start a Gobble original show.
I'm getting annoying so fast. I think we should implement a setting so you can turn that off.
No, no.
No? Okay.
It's a part of our brand,
Right.
the
You're right.
Gobble brand.
You're right. What am I doing listening to the fans and viewers? How dare I?
Yeah, we're a streaming platform.
Yeah. And you know what? Because we're a streaming platform, it means that we have no commercials. But I think later down the line we should make a basic plan so that you get commercials still.
We shouldn't. Perfect idea. $1 billion on my desk.
The basic plan will be $20 a month. And our reason? Inflation.
Sorry, guys. Prices are going up, man.
Yeah,
I got
we
bills
gotta.
to pay.
Yeah. Yeah, we have bills to pay. Not even paying taxes. We're so rich.
We're very rich. We're wealthy.
Yeah.
After doing this for 257 episodes, I have grown a wealth of trillions of dollars.
Trillions.
Yep.
God. We're
Yeah.
richer than Elon.
Our merchandise has been amazing.
We're making good business ideas. We should act on these right now.
You know what we should? We should talk to my assistant. Her name is Luann. She has been a guest on the podcast several times. Remember Luann?
Yeah, like you know how Joe Rogan has his own guy.
Yeah.
We got our own guy, but it's a girl,
Yeah, Luann.
Luann. Hey, Luann, pull that up.
I'll pull up the article.
Pull the article. Luann, pull up the article.
Luann. Never mind.
like the Jarvis memes. When stroke it.
Luann, my personal assistant. Oh God, no, that's horrible.
This is awful. This is awful. This is awful.
It's awful. This is why we're ending the podcast after the allegations.
Allegations.
Yeah, the allegations.
All that baby oil.
What? I was talking about the other ones.
Oh.
What have you been hiding?
So podcast end time.
The podcast ends today, sadly.
Yeah.
That's a bit upsetting.
Yeah.
Remember when we saved Christmas?
I do remember that.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Santa was
It
like,
was. Santa was. Man,
yeah,
he was having a hard time.
he was having a hard time. We had to,
But
we had to like, s- get therapy for him.
So Christmas almost didn't happen last year, guys. Okay,
Christmas didn't almost happen.
Santa was. He was a little too drunk.
Yeah,
So
Miss
we
Claus
offered.
kind of like
We
left
offered.
the building.
It was just a break. I talked to her. She's gonna come back to him. The thing is, he just needs to work on his alcoholism. That's it.
Yeah, he found another drink other than milk, and then he got hooked on that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then he started putting alcohol in the milk, and he was like, "Wow, this is great." And
Yeah, it
he's
was-
not wrong. It was pretty good,
You
but
you
I
had
wouldn't
it?
recommend it. Yeah,
What? Why did you what?
I wanted to try it.
What?
It was pretty good.
Oh,
It wasn't wrong.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
I'm not addicted to it.
I don't know. I've been hearing like some bottle rustling in recent episodes. You'd always get up and then just go to the fridge.
That's my Crown Royal.
Oh, yeah,
That's
better, I guess.
I don't drink beer like Santa. I'm a liquor guy.
But yeah,
I
we
hate
say
beer. I hate beer.
you have a strong hatred for beer.
I don't like it. I'm not even kidding when I say this. I don't like beer. I tried Corona, not good.
wasn't your taste.
No, I prefer liquor. I thi- It could be because it's more alcohol in it.
Jesus Christ! This is why we're also ending the podcast of his alcoholism. He's been
Yeah.
beating me with bottles.
What? That is not true.
Yeah, of course it has. You were too drunk to know.
What are you talking about? I don't remember beating you with a bottle.
You was like, fetch me another drink.
Fetch me another drink. But we got Luann for that.
Jesus Christ. Poor Luann. I'm so sorry for
It's okay.
her. You know what? I'm
It's
glad.
alright.
I'm glad Luann was probably gonna seek out, new careers after this. I think it's best for her. She's been through
Yeah.
enough on this podcast.
It's my fault.
Yeah, it's really has been your fault. The allegations have been piling up for
I kept hitting
so
on
long.
her.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I wasn't comfortable with that.
I was drunk every time I did it, so
Doesn't make
which
it
was
okay.
every day.
Yeah, it's not okay.
I know, but
What do you mean, but?
look at her.
What about her?
She's hot.
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you?
I'm only.
Jesus. Poor
Hey,
Luann. Luann,
I'm
you can go.
honest.
Luann, you can go home. Luann, yeah, you
No,
can go home.
no,
Luann,
you
don't
can't.
listen to him.
You're still working. You can't go home.
Don't listen to him, Luann. You can leave,
No, you're
please.
still working. You can't go home.
Luann, just go to the other room.
You
Just,
can go
just,
to the room, but don't
just go to
just
the other room.
leave. You can't just leave work.
I, I'm her boss. What do you mean?
We are her boss.
Yeah, but like, I hold more of a stake in the company.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? We're going 50-50.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. Oof, I didn't
I'm
tell
gonna
you.
kill you
What?
in
What?
game
In game?
streaming. I have to say that.
Oh yeah, he's also streaming while we're podcasting.
uh, it's the only way I can podcast.
But Jesus Christ, you know, this is why the podcast really needs to end. Because my co-host here is just not a good person. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
not.
constantly sexually harassing our coworker. I
It's
learned nothing from that sexual harassment training video.
he has been arrested
Remember that
several
video
times. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
with Ross Geller in it?
Yep.
Funny how his name is actually David.
I remember in episode 110, you know, you had to go to jail for a bit because
Huh?
you went drag racing. Don't you remember?
What's wrong with drag racing?
Oh, you were under the influence?
The okay, well, the NHRA drag races, sure they don't do it under the influence, but they drag race
And I had to get like
as
a
a matter of
guest
fact.
over. I had to like get a guest on the episode, and it was very awkward to be like, "Oh,
Was
where
that the
was
one with
he?"
Obama?
No, Obama was like 10 episodes leading up to that.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Who was our guest? I was clearly under the influence, so I don't remember.
Uh, a guest was who was he again? I think it might have been Jason Statham.
Jason Statham?
Yeah, I think it was Jason Statham.
That British fuck?
Whoa! Don't
I'm a
say that
little
about him.
drunk. I'm a little drunk.
Oh my god!
I have a problem.
Don't say that about him.
You're right. You're right. That was uncalled for. Jason Statham. I'm sorry. I like you in Fast and Furious.
Couldn't pick any other thing. Pick any other
I,
better movies.
I like his mechanic movies. Those are pretty fun to watch. I haven't seen this. Me and my mom are gonna go see his new one probably next week or something.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Working Man. I haven't seen. What was that one? Beehive. I don't remember what it's called.
I think it was called The Beekeeper.
Beekeeper. It was. Yeah. I haven't seen that one, but I'm sure it's the same thing as a working man. Jason Statham. I'm not gonna lie. You play the same guy in every one of your movies.
He's typecasted.
Yeah. I mean, you just like The Rock. I mean.
Better though, maybe in my opinion.
Oh, let's not get
Better in
ourselves.
my opinion.
You mean they're the same person?
Me.
One is just British, the other's half Samoan, half black. I don't know what to say.
This is why we're ending the podcast. We can't decide on who is better.
So many reasons that we're ending this podcast.
Yeah, so many reasons. God.
I must be drunk. I keep crashing into people. um, yeah.
Yeah, we're ending this podcast as well because we can't think of any new topics. We've talked so much for the past 10 years and we just ran out.
After about after about 257 episodes, you kind of just lose it, you know?
Yeah, you lose it. You don't know what to talk about anymore. I mean, I basically spilled my guts, literally as well. It was
Uh,
horrible. I didn't like it.
yeah,
Luann had to clean up so much. That was
I cleaned up too.
yeah, barely.
Well, I also got a little sick after seeing your guts spill all over the place.
Well, I mean, you could have put in a bit more effort.
Hey, got a new follower. Let's go.
Welcome to our podcast,
Episode
episode
257.
257. We've been doing this for 10 years. The name of it is
10
called,
years.
and it's a very good podcast that we're ending today.
It's a very, very good podcast.
Very good. It was very good. It was good. Was. Till you ruined it.
Did Warrior, I hope I said that right. Says ain't no one seeing a dodo and being excited.
They're cool.
They're cool. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Don't tongue on Dodo. Our idea
You ever
is
see them flap their little wings
yeah, they're
because they can't fly?
they're sick. I don't know who you are, but don't be hating. You're lucky we're ending this podcast on episode 257.
Sounds like a threat. It sounds like a threat.
It's not a threat. It's not a threat.
You're lucky we're ending this podcast.
On episode 257, after 10 years of doing this. Yeah, it's been a wild 10 years, man.
It's been wild. It's been wild.
Wild 10 years.
Oh, crack my neck.
Remember in episode 4 of the podcast where we weren't, we were getting a following. When
Yeah.
yeah, we were getting a strong following. A lot of people, like celebrities, would be like, "Hey, I want to get on the podcast." Remember that?
Yeah.
We had like
Remember when we
yeah.
you got that email from Megan Fox to get on the podcast? I really wanted her to join, but you said no.
I strongly did not want her near you at all. I didn't
I'm still mad about that. This is why we're ending the podcast. I
God,
can't believe you.
I didn't want her to feel uncomfortable.
She wouldn't have felt uncomfortable around me. I loved her in Transformers 1 and 2. No, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What about Mortal Kombat?
We don't have to talk about
Because I would have asked her why.
She was getting her bag, you know.
Could have done a better job.
I will be a shield for Megan Fox. I will white knight her, even though I'm black. Anyways,
Remember when we had Danny DeVito on the podcast? That was fun.
that was awesome. I love that episode.
That was sick.
It was a great episode.
Yeah, we did
When he picked up the trash can, just threw it at me.
You had a big bump on your head. I remember when your like bump like just went, just rose up.
Yeah, like Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yeah, it made a sound like whoop.
Every time I pushed it down, it went somewhere
I also I remember that one episode where we had to go outside to film something. Like, I think it was like a sponsor, and I remember we just had like a piano. It just landed on me. It wasn't cool. It hurt a lot. I remember like my head came
That
out of the
was really
piano, and
funny.
I opened my mouth, and like I had a bunch of like piano keys like pop out. it, it wasn't cool.
It was pretty funny though.
I mean, I could laugh at it now because it's kind of silly, but like it wasn't cool at the
Yeah.
time.
Yo, but then remember like 5 seconds after that, after I was done laughing, an anvil dropped on my head, flattened me.
I had to get the air pump and pump you back up. It was really bad.
It was a bad day, but it was really funny. We got a lot of views.
Oh yeah, I remember when we accidentally committed a horrible crime and the police started chasing us. So I had to like paint paint on a wall of like a tunnel. And when they caught up, we ran through it. And the police came up to the wall and hit it. It crashed into
Crashed and exploded. All of them died.
it. It was
Remember when we were on that walk and and you stepped on a rake and it slammed against
and then I stepped on another rake. And it just kept happening with both the rakes where I'd keep stepping on them.
Remember when you put that stick of dynamite in my pie? I ate it and then it blew up in my stomach and smoke came out of my mouth.
Remember that sponsorship that we did with that one shotgun company where I had to like fire a shotgun at you, but like it wouldn't blast, so I had to look at the barrel and then it blasted at me. It was a horrible
We had
product that
to,
we had to sell.
yeah, I think we had to cut a brand deal with them
Yeah.
because the product just didn't work.
It didn't work properly.
What was the brand deal? Acme?
I think so.
I think they went ahead with their previous client. You know, they just stuck with their previous client. What's his name? Something Coyote Wiley, I think. I don't know.
I think so, maybe. I think it's a thing for road owners. I don't know.
They're kind of annoying. They go like meep meep.
Yeah. Oof. Can't
So I understand his hatred towards him.
I remember that one episode where we were at the Grand Canyon and we were gonna like jump over it. And I remember I got far enough, but like I stopped halfway through just in the air. I was like,
And
oh,
you
let's
looked down.
yeah, I
You
looked
looked at the
down.
camera.
Yeah, I looked at
And
that
blinked.
camera and it blinked, pulled up a sign, and then I fell and like a whistle sound followed as I was falling.
And I looked down at you, and then as soon as you hit the floor, I winced. Like, ooh.
It was a very my medical bills were piling up. This is why we're ending the podcast.
You can't afford to be here anymore.
It's very dangerous. After doing
my
this for
God.
257 episodes, I think I need to stop doing this. My body can't take it anymore.
No, this is a nightmare.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh man, that, what a what a bit, what a bit.
What do you mean a bit? It was real.
What a great bit of time. I mean,
Yeah, there you go. But you know, speaking about time, I think it's that time now.
what to end the podcast?
Yeah, end the podcast. I think we have to like kill it now. We have to kill the podcast.
You're right. So right.
So are you gonna like kill it yourself or am I gonna have to kill it?
How we gonna do it? There's so many cool ways we could do it.
There is so many cool ways. What like we could like tie it up and then I don't know, like throw a match at it and then it'll just light on fire. Uh we could get like a giant hammer and just like hit it That's cool. I'm not sure. How would you end the podcast?
Um, the box with you push down the lever, and then it lights the fuse. A bunch of dynamite explodes.
We
I like
could
that idea.
we could do that. It's a good way. I think that's a
I
good one.
mean, you know me, I like Michael Bay, so explosions are my thing.
All right, I think we're going to explode the podcast. We're gonna do it.
Nice. You gonna do it
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it
together?
together. There we go.
All right. Three,
Two.